Bengals out. Chiefs out. Are the Bills going to win the Super Bowl? Speaking of teams that maybe don't have a certified number one, speaking of...
No.
What do you mean no? This has to be their year. What?
Okay, you have done yourself a disservice.
Go on.
Okay, because when Josh Allen and this whole Buffalo swirl thing, like you and I were doing media together then.
Okay.
Like everyone was like, okay, now it's time. Okay, New England is down. Okay, here comes Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
It don't necessarily work out that way. Defensively, they're not a championship team. They don't have a number one receiver. So we think they're going to be able to run the ball, or Josh Allen just ad-lib to be able to make this happen.
I don't know. They've been doing it. It's working so far.
You've been seeing this build for the last few years, but this is the worst Buffalo team the last 3 years. And just because those other guys are out of the playoffs doesn't mean Super Bowl. Like, we keep adding 1 + 1 = 2. Sometimes in the NFL it doesn't. Sometimes 1 + 1 = 0. Like, they don't have a great unit. They have a great player, but they don't have a great unit. Their special teams is not great. Their offense is not a great unit. Their defense is not a great unit. So now how can they get the right matchups in the playoffs? And they're going to have to do that on the road. So for me, I still think Buffalo, like we have the last several years, is 1 year away. Let's add some pieces. Keon Coleman didn't pan out. Like, you still need a top flight receiver. All the injuries they've had on the defense, like, those are real things. Yeah, I love Cook, love the running game. I love Josh's ability to ad-lib and make plays. But as far as winning a Super Bowl, can they go to playoffs? Can they make it? Or are they a tough out? Yes. But you said, are they going to win the Super Bowl?
Well,
no.
It is,
no.
to me, I mean, it's anybody's game, of course, but when the teams that stop you year in, year out are not in it, you can't, I don't know, the argument for the field isn't better than it's been. If we take a look at, not the Super Bowl odds, if we could just take a look at the AFC, please, control room, pop it up. I'm going to argue with you, I think, a little bit here, Chris. You believe in the Broncos that much more with Bo than Josh Allen?
I'm not concerned about Bo. I'm concerned about that defensive depth.
Okay.
Because I do believe that they don't match up well against that defense. The way that defense plays, the way they get after the quarterback, I mean, they don't match up well. So this is not Josh versus Bo.
Right.
This is also, I believe in that defense, and I believe in that guy behind that headset, crazy man Sean Payton.
Fact.
So they got two superior things. They got a defense, and they got a championship pedigree and a head coach who is riding his defense. He is not going to back Bo up and let Bo throw the ball 45 times because he knows. I used to have a quarterback that threw 45 times. His name was Drew Brees. We don't have that here.
Yeah.
He's like Brian Billick, who went over to Baltimore from Minnesota and adopted the defense and the personnel. He had said, you know what, I'm going to go with this defense and win me a Super Bowl that way. That's why Sean Payton's one of the best in the business. And that's why I have more confidence in Denver and what they have going on compared to your plea for Buffalo. It's
not my plea. It's I would feel so bad for Buffalo Bills fans if they don't cash in this year, given the field. Given the, I guess, like the non-critical thinking of it, the 1 + 1 equals go to the Super Bowl and win it. Like, you can't, like, your quarterback is better. Your defense held up against the Patriots. Like, you're going to let the Patriots go to the Super Bowl. Like, Patriots have no business in that conversation yet somehow. It's just, it would be so wild as a fan base that, like, all of a sudden you don't have a Super Bowl team. And so I think we lost your focus there, Chris, just by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. But
there it is. It's back. We're putting these playoff pictures in. It would just be brutal for fans is all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I believe that they will. I just cannot believe that they won't.
Hey, Kate, you think the fans in Buffalo deserve a Super Bowl more than the fans in Minnesota? We just went 14-3.
Yeah, because it was your decision not to bring in Aaron Rodgers, and that's your mistake that you chose. So
no, we couldn't for the future. For one, we can't have another Packer in the building. We're still trying to recover from the stench of Brett Favre, okay? And when J.J. McCarthy, we couldn't have added the offensive line help and the defensive line help and have a rookie contract, a quarterback on his rookie contract.
I don't know. You could say you can't send a former Bill that's a Stephon Diggs to the Patriots. I mean, the interdivision stuff, I guess there was a gap in between there where he was on a different team. But I don't know. I think for the Vikings, like, not bringing in Aaron Rodgers when it was very much in play was a huge mistake.
No, I don't agree with you. and Aaron Rodgers and all the things that he's bringing with this Vikings team, you had to go with J.J. McCarthy. Because guess what? Even if you get a deep run in the playoffs with Aaron Rodgers, you're still stuck with J.J. So now J.J.'s had 2 redshirt years. Okay, and then we're in year 3. And if you don't win the Super Bowl with Aaron, what are you going to do?
But
So
you
can't.
I think you could have in this NFC won a Super Bowl with Aaron as your quarterback, and that's what it should be in this window. And then figure it out, right?
No. I'm not. It is not Super Bowl or bust. The way that team was built and the money they had available, you had to strengthen the defensive front.
Yeah.
And then you had to be able to protect the quarterback. The reason why Kirk Cousins and these other quarterbacks have struggled with the Vikings and Sam Darnold, it wasn't the quarterback play. It was they couldn't block the people. We couldn't block Detroit. We couldn't block the Rams. We couldn't block Philadelphia. No one ever mentions it. All these people doing these national shows, oh, Sam Darnold's no good. No one's good getting hit in their face. I've seen that around the league. All 32 quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, how good is he with a rush? Not real good. So for me, the long-term plans and sitting down talking to the general manager and the head coach there in Minnesota was that we have to try to win with this rookie on his rookie deal. And we believe he has the right stuff. We believe our wideouts, our tight end, and our running back rooms will help support him. But we got to fortify the offense and defensive line.
So you don't think J.J. McCarthy is what's kept them from being contenders this year?
Well, they've had an unusual number of injuries, especially on the offensive line. And then the quarterback also got hurt where he missed time. So J.J. is part of the problem in Minnesota. He is not the total problem. But the inability for them to be able to run the ball, protect the quarterback and offensive line I think they've had 20 different starting offensive line combinations since the start of the season.
So we don't think that Aaron Rodgers is their quarterback that they're contending this year.
I'm not gonna answer it that way. I know you're stuck on this Aaron Rodgers thing, but
yeah.
Aaron takes you on a loop-de-loop. He takes you on a loop-de-loop. So I don't even know if his time frame matched up with the Vikings. Now, I'm going to tell you, the Vikings thought about it. Now, they did all the research and everything. They thought about it. He was one of the possible solutions. Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. If the Vikings could have it their way, they would have signed Danny Dimes. They loved him. Loved the way he grew in the offense, his relationship with KO. But Danny Dimes realized that he had a better chance to be a starter in Indianapolis than he did beating out JJ.
Yeah.
So he signed with Indianapolis. So it wasn't like they were negligent in what they were doing. Their plan A was JJ. Their plan B was Danny Dimes. Their plan C or D happened to be Aaron Rodgers that you think should be plan A or B.
I think they should have. I think they should have gotten Aaron. I think this was a team that was built to go to a Super Bowl this year, as they were with Sam Darnold, who may or may not have a big game thing that he can't squash. We'll have to see. We'll have to see this week. Obviously, they have the Rams, who crushed him last time.
Well, this is what I'm seeing, Kay, in this, the way we critique our quarterbacks. First of all, we don't believe guys are starters. And then when they become proven starters, he can't play in the big game. Oh, then he can't play in the playoffs.
Yep.
We always move this on our quarterbacks. We always do. There's no other position that we do this to.
Right.
It is not fair for the quarterbacks. Eventually you got to say, okay, this guy can play. And no one plays a position good with pressure. So when you get the type of pressure that he was under in the Detroit game in week number 17 or 16, and then the Rams and the playoff game, no one was going to be successful there. So the Vikings team is built to win now. I do agree with you. But just like Denver with Bo Nix, that's what the Vikings were looking for. They're just not getting it. But that's the model that they're looking for, Denver.
There are very few players outside. The quarterback spot, you can say it's not fair, but it's the quarterback spot, right? They get all the glory. There's very few players that aren't quarterbacks that you could take away from a team, and it could swing their chances, their faith, your confidence. And then Micah Parsons, I think, is probably one of the only players that's on that list. So over in the NFC, to wrap this up, and we got such a big game, obviously week 16 in Chicago between the Packers and the Bears, round 2 here. And I know that you like Caleb, and he's crushing it. He's so confident. I love him. This Micah-less Packers team, how does your mood towards them change, given that he's out?
They're right back to where they were last year.
Oof.
A good team that's really talented quarterback. Can one of the wide receivers step up? I'm concerned about Micah, but I'm just as concerned about Watson, because when he plays at his best, I mean, he's fragile. I mean, goodness gracious, put him in bubble wrap or something. But the difference that he makes on that offense with his overall speed and big play, a big guy that can run like that, like he puts a lot of fear into the defense. So they will miss Micah Parsons. They put Micah Parsons over the guard. He knocks the guard into the backfield, slams the running back, forces the running back to fumble. There's no defensive end that plays over the guard interior, undersized. There's no one that does that. Like Michael Parsons is a special player. And it allowed them to have potentially a special season that to me is going to be delayed until next year because of his ability to be able to get to the quarterback, his pressures. He makes the whole defense so much better. Like, we don't talk about Green Bay's secondary anymore because Michael Parsons showed up. Like he is that type of guy.
He affects everything.
Unfortunate with his injury. Yes.
Yeah, these are some brutal ones from yesterday. Last one for you. We have to end on this hilarious, not hilarious, maybe. I don't know what you're going to say about this. Phillip Rivers. I don't want to know what you were thinking when he got signed, or based off what you saw yesterday. How would you assess Phillip Rivers, 44-year-old quarterback?
I'm glad he survived. I was really concerned.
You were.
Like, Phillip Rivers has never been a guy that's been in great shape. And I just kind of know that the high school coaching, the regiment that they go through is not NFL worthy. And man, you come off that couch and you have these brothers chasing you. I mean, these brothers chasing you. Like, that is not fun. And to me, the one episode he had, the senior moment he had in the second quarter where he fell down in the pocket. And then it was like, oh my God. And no one's around me. He had enough time to get up.
Yeah. I saw that.
But it really speaks to his overall savviness to be able to do this. Tom Brady played at 45, but he didn't have a break. He played at 41, 42, 43, 44 leading up to it. What he did was a tremendous accomplishment.
So you're impressed?
No, I'm definitely impressed. But I think that his wife forced him into this because I'm looking at his stats. And the guy got 10 kids.
Okay.
And he's a semifinalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And you know how I feel about the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm wearing my stuff today. And he could get in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He decides to go back out there on the field. I think he went out there for the insurance. His wife's like, listen, we need insurance.
Yeah.
You've been in retirement. Your insurance ends next year, NFL retirement. We only get 5 years of insurance.
I saw that
he's
take,
going to start paying for insurance. And for the grandkid and everything.
Do you really believe that?
No, I'm just messing with you.
I like that you're impressed. He survived, but can he keep this? Do you think this team can do something? Or listen, they lost, but they have a 97% chance of making the playoffs if they can win their last three. Niners, Jags, Texans. No, they're done.
All you have to do is have 6 defenders go out there and stand 20 yards. He will not throw the ball over your head.
Classic Phillip Rivers. I like that you gave him his love for that. I love that.